y'all kind of understood what I was saying. I know a lot of times it seems like I'm just talking, and you know how you get into one thing and it connects to this thing and that thing, but then you lose track on this thing, trying to connect it to that thing. You know, that's what I do.
But you make it way too hard to think that this could be what you love.
Hey y'all, today is Friday. Y'all, the sun is beaming on me. I don't want to pull this thing down because do y'all see the skin? Do y'all see the skin? My sister did my lashes yesterday.
It took a lot of hard shit just to learn how not to break down and stop, baby. No matter what I've seen in the past, I won't let it impact how we grow now, baby. I can't let it slip away, drift away, can go to waste, I stay straight to your face, won't contemplate, you got to play that, babe. I don't wanna wait another minute for you. I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. Knew right from the start there was no limit to you, and I'm catching feelings, baby.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anayim Yoki, if you know me, and today I just want to talk to y'all because I didn't have lots to vlog today. I was supposed to go to the store, do some runs, didn't get to them, paid some bills. Y'all ain't need to see that. Today we're gonna do our girl talks, okay? I'm gonna start these off with quotes of the week. I see quotes every day, y'all. The best affirmations. I see angel numbers every day. Those is what I pay attention to. Not what people saying every day, but the quotes that is going to keep you motivated and the quotes that really hit you where it hurts. Because let's be honest, the truth hurts and we need the truth, especially now. Everybody needs to keep it 100 with themselves. And I learned that once you really work on yourself, you will be good for others. It's okay to take that time to sit back and work on yourself, okay? Speaking of that, we're going to start with our first quote of the week that I seen, I believe, on Wednesday. And I've been saying it to myself every day because it's so true. And everything that we talk about, y'all, is not me telling y'all, oh, you need to do this and I think y'all can do that to work on yourself and make y'all better. No, I'm going through my own self-work and, you know, being self-aware in my own self-journey. So everything we talk about, I'm working on as well. The quote is, I'm going to put it at the bottom here. Your self-love has to be stronger than your desire to be loved. I feel like once you really do take the time to love yourself, like, be selfish. Being selfish for a second is not a bad thing at all. Because how can you always love somebody else? How can you always be going that extra mile for everybody else and you don't do it for yourself? Like, that's wrong. It's wrong. And you gotta give yourself that time to do everything for yourself, because why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you take 3 to 6 months and really stick to your goals, really stick to your plans, really stick to a budget, you know what I mean? Whatever you're working on for self, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do that? Why would you let anyone make you feel bad for doing that? You know, that's where self-love comes in, because you know that you can't be good to others unless you're doing good to yourself. I also think that quote ties into living in the now and not so much living in the future, because once you really start to learn what you love and what you like to do and what makes you feel good and what makes you feel bad, you really start to be in the present time, you know, not so much worrying about future self or past self. Because people are on social media all day long, like all day long sometimes, and they're watching other people's lives or comparing themselves to other people's lives, like, that can affect your self-esteem, that can affect your plans, your goals. And I think a lot of people let that. And then when it comes to wanting to be loved by someone else, like, let's say you see a couple on Instagram that just took a trip somewhere and they have all these cute cards that say, oh, I love you so much, and all these flowers and decked out and this and that, and you're like, dang, I really want that. I really, really want that. But then it's like, I feel like you have to step back and say, okay, boom, what am I gonna do to get that? How can I get that? On your terms, if that makes sense. So not the same way someone else is being loved, but the way you want to be loved. I feel like everybody should really take a selfish journey. Loving yourself before you just go out in the world and jump into a relationship or just start dating is way better, because then you'll know what you like, what you don't like. You won't tolerate any and everything from everybody that you're dating. You know what I mean? It gives you boundaries, and it's like, I would rather come to somebody, not like, boom, I got it all together and I know exactly what I want. But it is good to know exactly what you want. It is good to know where to build and where not to build. You know what I mean? That's where it comes with your desire to be loved. Because if you love yourself more than anybody else, you won't tolerate disrespect. You know what I mean? You'll have healthy boundaries. Like, learning to love yourself teaches other people how to love you. So like, if you want to go on dates, take yourself out on dates. If you like flowers, buy yourself flowers. That way, when someone does come into your life that wants to love you, they know how to love you. They know how you want to be treated. They know what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. They know you because you give them you in its fullest form. Healthy, positive, and knowing what you want. Ladies, we know what we want, okay? We don't want to settle. I feel like once you want to be loved so badly, like, I feel like loving someone else more than you love yourself is very toxic. It feels like self-sabotage in a way, you know? Because if I come to you halfway, first of all, we don't want to come to people halfway full. We need to fill our own cups. I think that's what, like, self-love, that quote is basically just saying, fill up your own cup before you go and try to fill up somebody else's. Okay? And fill up your own cup before you want somebody else to come fill yours. You know, like, ladies, I want us to do better, okay? Y'all, I see females every day now. They just are saying that they don't care. They know men are going to cheat. All men cheat. And we just going to get their money. And we're just like, forget it. It doesn't matter. When no, in reality, we all want to be loved. We all want to be loved. We all want to be, you know, we want our soul fed. Well, at least I do. I want my soul fed. And nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy, y'all. You have to build. You can't just want to jump into anything and think it's going to be perfect. You have to build with yourself and with somebody else. So I really think that this year, my ladies, we should work on loving ourselves and taking ourselves out on dates and really doing things we like to do. Like, no matter who cares or who has anything to say about what you like to do, you do it. Loving yourself will attract what you need. Loving yourself will attract that love that you need, okay? I really do believe that, because when you have a good aura and really good energy about yourself, it is attractive to people. People want to be around that. People want to do things for you. People want to get to know you. You know, their interest in you just becomes like, oh my gosh, they be so in all of you, you know, because you're giving that out. You're showing that. Like, it's like a glow. You know what I mean? It really is a glow. It's a glow. So, ladies, this year, let's put in that self-love work, okay? Let's stop getting on Instagram and worrying about what everybody else is doing. Let's worry about us this year, and let's put in that work to be the queens that we are, you know, and to be loved the way we all deserve to be loved. Let's start with us first, okay? I think that will also help us start living in the present moment and not so much in the future or in the past, what happened in the past or what I want different, you know. It'll really help us live in the now. Love on you now. Love on everything that you like now. Love on the features that you have now. You know, we grow, we get older, things change, people change, but it should not change your love for yourself. Should not change your love for yourself. Should not change your mindset. Should not change how you want to be loved, okay? Thanks for listening, y'all. I hope y'all kind of understood what I was saying. I know a lot of times it seems like I'm just talking, and you know how you get into one thing and it connects to this thing and that thing, but then you lose track on this thing, trying to connect it to that thing. You know, that's what I do all the time. That's what I do all the time. So I hope this made sense, and I hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening to my girl talk, and I'll be back next week.